Obviously, when you lift weights, you experience fatigue. Fatigue is essentially just an inability to perform at a given level due to an experienced stress. And there's really two primary types of fatigue. There's central fatigue and peripheral fatigue. So on the topic of central fatigue, this occurs because of a reduced signal size from the brain or spinal cord, or a reduction in motor neuron excitability. Central fatigue is not the same as just, quote, feeling tired. It's our lack of ability to activate nerves to communicate with muscles, and it refers to a voluntary effort. And contrary to what a lot of people think, central fatigue often occurs due to more of an aerobic demand or the total amount of work being done, rather than reaching high intensity levels of effort, or an acute high motor unit recruitment. There's different ways to measure our level of central fatigue, and obviously there's no one perfect metric, but if you're someone who just likes to lift weights, the best way to practically test your level of central fatigue is by performing something like a submaximal single at a load that you can accurately assess an RPE to. A really easy example would be to do 1 rep at about 85% of your 1 rep max, and if you move the weight well and it doesn't feel too heavy, you probably haven't accumulated too much central fatigue in your training. And if the weight does feel heavier than normal, that's a good indication that you have accumulated some central fatigue. This is partly why doing 1 heavy set before some back off sets is an effective way of training, because the greater level of central fatigue, the more challenging achieving hypertrophy becomes. So if you do this 1 heavy set first, that makes choosing the parameters of the following sets a lot easier. Hopefully that information is helpful. The next video is going to be about peripheral fatigue, so stay tuned for that one. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.